Okay, step one is about an hour before you start making the cake. Set out a cup of butter, actually 2 cups of butter, a cup of milk, and 4 eggs, and allow them to get to room temperature. Okay, now the first step was setting the eggs and the milk and the butter out to get at room temperature. The second step is soaking the strips in cold water for 5 minutes. Okay? Now, if you don't have strips, or you're using a 9x13 pan, that doesn't apply. Third thing, now, my oven's already going, so I don't have to preheat my oven, because I've got some meatballs in right now. But make sure you get this. We're going to prep our pans. First, we're going to spray them with oil. We're going to put our pan on here, and what we're going to do is we're going to trace around. We don't need much of a mark, we just need to know where it is. And there's one here. Casey, can you reach me those scissors behind you? Okay. We're going to this parchment paper. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the parchment paper. We're going to cut this inside of that circle. It does not have to be perfect. As long as you're inside the circle, it'll be fine. Doesn't matter if you have a little bit of the cake touching the bottom of the pan. As long as you're blocking 95% of it, it's going to come out of the pan real easy. Parchment paper will probably come out of the pan with the cake, and that's fine, because then it just go right off the cake. So, don't want to leave anything. Casey, are you filming me, or are you just filming the table? Please. You don't want to leave these little strips that are coming off on the cake. But other than that, it's not that important that it's to be perfect or perfectly round or the exact same size. See, that's going to block most of the batter from touching the cake. Now, and you can do this, you can take this and you can divide it right in half and simply cut out half a circle. Now, scissors will cut out after this. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect. All it's going to do is help the cake not stick to the pan. So we put that in. So we got it in. The oil is going to help the parchment stick. And now we're going to spray them again real lightly. Very light, not heavy. Now, making a chocolate cake, you use cocoa powder. Making a white or yellow cake, you use flour. And all we're going to do, we're going to put some flour in it. We're just going to shake it and move it around, shake it and move it around. Put the flour all over the edge, all over the bottom. Get it all coated nice and good. Put the flour in there. A little bit more flour. Doesn't matter. I don't care if we waste flour. Flour is cheap. But a stuffed cake will ruin your day. Ruin mine anyway. Okay. So got it all coated. Throw out the excess flour. And then what we'll do is we will put our wraps on. We'll fill the pie pans and we'll bake them. But we have a few more minutes till my meatballs are done. So for now, we're taking a little break. See you in a couple minutes. Okay, next step, 3 cups cake flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. And we shift this very, very well. Cover a little bit so you can mix. Okay. I've already shifted this a couple of times. I'm going to do it one more time. So you've got some parchment paper down. Keep the mess. We dump our dry mix, which is our cake flour, our salt, and our baking powder all mixed up in here. And then we just shift it right in here. Right into the bowl. Like I said, I've already done this 3 times. This will be our 4th time. That should be plenty. Now we take what's left here and we simply just dump it right in the bowl. So now we have all the dry ingredients have been mixed and aerated. Done with our shifter, sit to the side. Now the next thing we need is our base ingredients, and that will be a cup of butter and 2 cups of sugar. Okay, pop that. Okay, we have 2 sticks of room temperature butter. We have 1 cup. We need one more cup of sugar. Yeah, taking video.
Taking video right now. Okay, she's looking at the phone to see what she's recording. She's got a posture.
Don't get that in there.
Hey, do you want me to?
No, I don't want it wet. Just clean the floor. So that's not an issue. Right, everybody? Okay. Now we're going to cream sugar and the butter. Okay. We're going to start low and get the butter kind of going. Out in the bowl. The butt's going to break apart, but then it's going to start all forming back together. At one point it's going to look like muffin mashed potatoes, and that's when you're getting close. You do this and not melt it. The closer to room temperature, the better. Basic yellow cake. A basic yellow cake. It's starting to look like a mashed potato type look to it with big floats. Okay, now I'm going to add our eggs one at a time. Called a 1, 2, 3, 4 cake. Grip sides very good. Get one more down in there. See how it's becoming very whippy. We're going to beat it like this for just a little longer. We've got a couple more things to add. Okay. We might.
Or we might just post it on
Okay.
Facebook.
This is vanilla extract. I had to put it here because there's a problem with the lid. We're going to add a teaspoon of this. Going to add about half a teaspoon of almond extract. Maybe just a touch less, actually. Yeah. Now we're going to beat this a little more. We're going to scrape our sides one more time. One more good beating. We're going to put in our flour mix and our milk a little at a time. Once you start putting in the flour, you do not want to overmix. Make sure you get this blended very well before you start adding flour.
And everything we were having, we'll see you on YouTube later. So 8:30 in the morning.
Final bit of flour. And then our final bit of milk. Now we're going to scrape our bowl real good. We're almost done. Our batter's almost ready to go in the oven.
After the meatballs come out.
After the meatballs come out. It's okay, we haven't cut the pins yet anyway. You'll have to cut that back into the front. One more strip on the sides, and that should do it. Make sure we don't have any flour or anything down underneath. Make sure everything is well incorporated. And that is how you make what's called a 1, 2, 3, 4 cake. Very easy, very quick. Almost. Okay, I have put the strips on. You can see purple strips. I have divided the batter up about evenly, and they're going in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. When you use the strips, it takes a little longer than normal, but it helps so it doesn't dome. And that's what this is all about, not doming, giving you a nice, pretty cake along with a delicious cake. And we'll be doing the icing probably after dinner. First, we're going to bake the cakes, let them cool, and then we're going to boil our pasta because we're going to have a good meal today.